Hello Aries friends, I'm Annie Botticelli and welcome to my Aries November 2023 Astrology Horoscope Forecast, the 7-minute astrology highlights version of my monthly report. This is for you if Aries is your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign like me, or any other Aries placement you're listening for. What I'm going to talk about here is part of your astrological picture. And if you're a very late degree Aries friend, so birthdays April 15th through the rest of the sign, or Aries degrees like 23 degrees through the rest of the sign, I suggest you additionally listen to my Taurus report, as you late degree friends will benefit from both readings. Well, we've got another intense month, but in some ways a lot lighter than October, which we had 2 eclipses, including a Libra eclipse that was opposing our sign. So a lot of life-changing experiences. And the intensity is going to continue this month, but I hope that it is lighter. Okay, so we'll talk about that, and we'll talk about some other general aspects and how they relate to the Aries chart and experience. In general, we have a very busy sky, lots of planetary connections being made, lots of salty aspects bringing some nuisances, but a lot of sweet energy as well. We've got a lot of energy in Scorpio. So we started this in October and we're continuing this. We've got the Sun, Mars, Mercury, planet, star goddess Ceres, and then we also have the days around November 13th, we've got a 20-degree of Scorpio new moon. Okay, so add to all that Scorpio energy. Now, remember that's a water energy. And what does water energy do to a fire sign? Yeah, it either douses it, right? Or it makes steam, which can be very productive. It can also be scalding. So, be prepared to have some of your creative fires possibly put out at this time. And that traded in favor of deep emotional, spiritual, and psychological connections and information. Your partner, romantically or business-wise, or your family is going to be taking center stage. Not as much the family from perspective of, more from the financial perspective and from power and patterns and the psychological, experiences within the family. Now, remember for Aries, everything in the sign of something is also in that same corresponding house. Houses are fields of experience we have as humans. And Aries are the ones of the zodiac that have what's called a natural chart. A natural chart means that everything is intensified for us. So all of that Scorpio energy in the sign, everyone in the zodiac is getting that. But only we're also getting a full 8th house, which rules Scorpio. So we're getting everything double time. So be looking out for opportunities to support your partner or people close to you, or getting support from them. This can also come with a massive amount of karma clearing and financial craziness, which could be very, very positive because we couple that energy with the fact that Jupiter is moving through our 2nd house of finances. And it's very possible that other people's money may make you rich at this time. And, that could come with some things. It might not be just a walk in the park, but some things you've been struggling with for a long time financially, or imbalances within your relationship, or, trying to get something going with your financial self-sufficiency or deeper merging. That storyline is going to be very profound at this time. It is going to be very emotional. Water maybe where it shouldn't be, literally and figuratively. Hopefully that won't come in the form of storms. Certainly possible, but it could just be high emotion, but with chances again to clear through emotional baggage. And this Taurus Scorpio eclipse cycle that ended last month, that's still kind of carrying over the afterquakes. You might be seeing some benefits and some clearing and relief from clearing this karma. Even the Libra placements, so Venus will get into Libra, we've got transiting South Node, Pallas Athena, all of that's accentuating your other house of partnership. So, this month, until we start getting towards the end, is going to be very much about other people and you versus other people and how other people are affecting you. And, it's going to be a little bit heavy, okay? But as these planets, Mercury, Mars, the Sun, move into Sagittarius, that starts happening as the month goes on. This gets stronger. It's going to highlight the house of Sagittarius as the planets move through the sign of Sagittarius. These are all going to make trines with our placements, and things are going to change. So that heaviness will be replaced with openness and freedom and possibilities, optimism, enthusiasm. So you may be getting dogged by the water for a while, and then that will open up into getting a lot of fiery support as these planets move over into Sag, and that will continue into December. So our fire will be happy, the dousing will stop, and, you can burn extra bright and, have all kinds of possibilities with international possibilities, publishing, teaching, learning, different languages. You can see, a lot of forward movements in those arenas for your work or for your personal development, and just openness and, expansion and broadening of horizons. So it's very exciting. Also of specific note, we've got in the days around November 27th, we've got a full moon at nearly 5 degrees of Gemini. Full moon in Gemini, bringing fullness, completion, fruition, drama to the third house and the third sign of Gemini, which relates to transportation, so vehicles and travel, near or far, because you've got both the near and far axi, I want to make that plural, the third, ninth house axis, which is relating to close by travel and far away travel, are both being accentuated. So you may be taking a trip in the days around the 27th. You may be getting a new vehicle. You may be getting new communication devices. You may be getting lots of upgrades. And between October 7th and days around November 25th, we're getting, pretty close here with the 27th, and certainly the 25th is still experiencing that full moon a couple of days before. So, Black Friday deals, getting all your purchases done for holidays. October 7th through November 25th is going to be that open time free of the personal planet retrogrades that you can make. It's easier to see clearly what's going on and make your big choices, make your big purchases, make your big sales, investments, contracts, commitments. It's a really beautifully shining time. And, Aries is going through a big change. So for 2 years, starting earlier this year, we've got the Aries Libra eclipse cycle. So those are underway, and we are in the process of radical change and radical changes with ourselves and our relationships and with our relationship to relationships. So you may see some notable things happen at the end of the month with that Gemini energy. And, as those Sagittarius energies get deeper, it's going to be much easier and lighter for us. But definitely take advantage of October 7th through November 25th, because Venus post-shadow retrograde stopped October 6th. And Mercury pre-shadow retrograde will start on November 26th. So you've got a little golden window there where the tides are going out. Okay, and when the personal planets go retrograde, so Mars, Venus, or Mercury, look like they're going backwards in the sky in their orbit based on our position on the Earth, that brings chaos, confusion, breakdowns of appliances and communication and devices. But when they're going direct, and we're free of the shadow periods, like is happening October 7th through November 25th, then it's a time where it's easier to make those purchases, to have the clarity, and to do what you need to do. So it's a really good time because the holidays will be covered by retrograde. So just expect a lot of changes there and get your shopping done early. Go to AnnieHelpsYou.com, put your email address and your name in, get access to my free VIP community, and you will get my write-up of the month, 1 month early, plus access all my archives. You can, including astrology lessons, and this also will give you the sweet and salty dates and my favorite aspects, my favorite dates to do important things, my top ones to be awareful and careful of. You can also see more about my secret star portal, which has extensive archives of exclusive content made by me. And if you want to learn astrology, I've got a basics course and a becoming a professional astrologer mastery certification course. If you think I go into a lot of details in my public offerings, you should see what I offer in that course. So you can see it all at AnnieHelpsYou.com. I hope you have a wonderful month, and I'll see you next month. Bye.